Hi there. How you been doing? I hope everything has going well for you. Um, I can't remember how long how long has it been. um, I'm just here with my thoughts. I actually gonna go away for a little bit. This is the last month of 2024, and since 2 months ago, I've been sensing that the last 3 months were gonna be really exciting. And well, perhaps for me. I don't know about you, right? Because you could say that it's still kind of crappy and things like that that do not align with your wishes or things that perhaps you said that you were trying to obtain. But this is why I'm going to talk about today about things that sometimes do not happen when you are expecting them. Sometimes when you are keep moving and working so hard and still not being able to have them. And these past 2 months plus the few days as well that I've been meditating and just allowing energy to come and for me to understand certain things, where it's saying that how sometimes we are not grateful for the things that we have. Some of you do, you say that I'm working, I have money, I have things, I can go to travel, I can do things that I never imagined I do. And for some others, where sometimes you haven't obtained them, perhaps it could be love, perhaps it could be peace within, perhaps it could be relationships with others and stuff like that, where you feel perhaps not happy, or perhaps some of you have it all and it still feels a little unbalanced. And that's what it is. It's just an unbalanced things within. This is not about scolding you because I am nobody. I am just a person that for some of you is crazy. And I have said it before, I am a little crazy. I love being weird and connecting with the reality that it's out there. You will say, what reality? For me, the reality is that this planet where we call Earth is just a school for us to keep growing. I know it's annoying. Perhaps you have seen other videos about people that could be more enlightening than myself, and perhaps they do see it in a different way than I do. I mean, after all, we all are our own version of what we want to be here on this planet. And things that we haven't obtained, it's okay. You cannot kick yourself for not being capable to still not understand what are you doing here, right? What is it that you feel that it is missing in your life? Perhaps you could have a family that loves you. Perhaps you have a job that makes you feel so happy. Or perhaps you have the opposite, where you don't have family, where you don't have a job, where you don't have, all these things that are out there. It's too many to name, but I hope you understand what I'm saying with that. And thing is, you just have to go with the flow. Sometimes it is tiring because we have to get up early to go to work. Perhaps you will say, well, I'm tired of doing these over and over. And yes, I understand. Trust me, I understand better than than anyone, because sometimes I'm just like, why am I still doing here? Why is it that I gotta keep repeating these things? And the thing is that if you pay attention about why are you questioning, it is because you are awakening. You have heard that before. you could say, oh yes, I heard it all before. I mean, I'm guilty of that. But the thing is that no one can go through your journey except you. You will learn from others. You will see other humans that are very impatient, that are grumpy, they are happy, unsettled, and all those things that makes us to wish that sometimes we wish everything was over, right? But that's not how it's gonna be. It's gonna be different. You can make it different. I'm I've decided to give up just for this month, and who knows, once it happens with this month, I'll keep doing it. I mean, I've been meditating faithfully for a month now, or just a little over a month. But this month is gonna shift a lot for a lot of you within, where it's gonna make you see more and understand more about who really you are. And it's gonna make you cry because, yes, I've cried a few days ago because I was reaching more within. As I have told you, my throat used to close up, and I used to have sort of things like asthma attacks, which I knew I didn't have asthma, but I had to use an inhaler. And and as you can see, sometimes I still have my sinuses. And for the past 5 years, yes, I was not able to sleep properly because I was allowing other things to take over me. There were other things that were more important, even though they were not. That's I had things that were telling me that's not important. Let it go, let it go. And I was not able to do so because we are so stubborn as humans that we think that we can shift it and manipulate it and think that it's gonna work our way. When in reality, it's not gonna be like that because life has a way to show you that things can be different. And if you keep going against it, life is going to show you over and over that you are not the one that is in control. Yes, you can decide, I'm gonna go to the store, I gotta go to work, I gotta take a shower, I gotta do these things. I can't just get lost, in playing games or things like that, where you will say that this is what makes me happy. But sometimes something within is gonna start, you know, drilling in there, and it's gonna make you think otherwise, feel otherwise, where your body is like, no, something has to change. And just as if I was saying, see, I still have my sinuses and I'm working on it. That's why I created these things for the past 5 years, because I was not sleeping properly. Because I wanted someone that, even though wanted me, it was not in a balanced way that it was supposed to happen. And now that I've been letting go, finally, things keep, unfolding. Sometimes I don't get that much of the close up. As I said, when rain comes, my body for some reason picks it up and I can sound a little bit different and I can get sinuses. Sometimes one side is closed, the other one opens, and so on. So, and yes, I like eating everything from healthy to trashy because I enjoy both. But see, I balance it. And those sometimes are things that, I mean, I'm not saying I'm buying organic because even sometimes you don't know if it's really organic, right? It's just the price that they show there, like, oh, this is organic or stuff like that. But what I've been understanding is that all this is just a game. It sounds like a very fucked up game. Sometimes you are like, I don't want to keep suffering nor going through these lessons. I don't want to, we say, I don't want to learn the hard way. But sometimes it happens like that because it is meant for us to wake up. But we can make it easy. We can make it in a way that it could be pleasant. And you will be able to understand it if you give yourself a little time. You, again, I have to work. Even on my days off, I have to work because it's like I gotta clean my place. I gotta make it to an ambience that makes me feel at peace because everything is energy. Everything is feeling that you gotta move it, that you have to, make it feel where you feel content with yourself, become one. And you, the more that you try to do so, you will be able to understand it. I've I wrote only one thing, but I'm still not gonna share because it's a subject that is a little strong, and that's what's gonna happen. I know that I will speak about some things that it will trigger people, some anyway. Some of you understand that s- it's just part of it, but it will make you understand why all these things to an extent happens. And it's not your fault. This is not God or the universe or the source, whichever you call it's fault either. This is just something that it is put out there, and we just have to go through it. It sounds perhaps shitty, but I just want you, to understand you. Remember, I'm a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me. And even though I'm not capable to meet you in person, I know that I just want you to understand and be happy. And yes, it is hard, but not impossible. So, if you celebrate the holidays, or if you don't, or however you're going to pass it, I hope that you will be still able to enjoy the upcoming days. I hope that you will be able to give yourself a little time, even if you are capable to give yourself 2 to 5 minutes. Enjoy that moment. Even if there's chaos around, I will be able to let you know on those things that why they happen sometimes. I just haven't put it in order, but you will be able to. I want you to know that everything is gonna be fine, even if sometimes it feels like it's not. But you gotta keep going. Do not worry about tomorrow. Just live this instant because that's what you need to do right now, even if sometimes just, you know, surprise yourself sometimes. Enjoy it. So take care, and I'll see you another time. And I'm sending you all my love. I really mean it. And a big, big, big hug. Take care. Talk to you another time. Bye.